What's going on, everybody? Brett here with Good Talk Gaming, and we are back playing some more Kingdom Rush Frontiers, and we are on the final level of the actual campaign missions here. And after we beat this, we'll unlock a lot of bonus levels, which are all super fun. They're kind of like mini campaigns in and of themselves, and I can't wait to show those to you. Off camera, went ahead and knocked out the heroic mode for the Dark Descent, and I went ahead and used Ashbite just to get familiar with them. And I was able to get a level and a half, really, on him, and had a chance to level up Fiery Mist as well as Wildfire Barrage. So, very strong. He does fly, so he kind of stays up in the air above most of the action. He doesn't have like an auto attack necessarily, but he's very difficult for the enemy to take out unless you're kind of careless, and then he gets picked off pretty easily. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this final battle here. So it's Emberspike Depths, and let's read the campaign blurb together. It says, "This is it. The final battle against Lord Malagar and his forces is at hand. The dark ritual to unleash his evil master is underway. General, the fate of the world rests upon your shoulders. We have traveled through forsaken lands, far beyond the frontiers of our kingdom, and the deadliest of journeys, and only your shining example and exceptional tactics have brought us this far. Only you can see this quest through and vanquish our enemies for Lineria." So here we go. Brand new hero for most people out there watching this, and we're going to get a cool little cinematic here. So he has the staff and the hammer that he stole in the beginning of the game, and he's using them to wake up the being inside this huge crystal. "It is good you made it this far. You will now witness the release of a god." Kind of giving me some like Hellboy feels there. So you can kind of see his outline in there. Really scary looking. And this is a tough map. I remember having trouble with this on veteran difficulty. More Saurians. Saurians are going to be our enemies here. And we have three... You spoony bard. We have three exits that we need to be aware of, and it's going to be really critical that we get ourselves some dwarfs. Let's see here. Something like that, and we need to make use of all tower positions that can hit multiple lanes. So here's a good one. This one takes care of any enemy coming down here, as well as we need to put something up here. We need to make sure that we do also have militia there. Kind of want to save this. You know what? No, this should... These perhaps should be for tribal axe throwers, so we can silence them as they get into this kill zone here. And let's try this. This isn't probably the most efficient opening, but we'll see. We have one dwarf. We have a little bit of coverage versus air. And in the meantime, we can use our reinforcements. Oh, fee-fi fo fum, he zaps our reinforcements, so that sucks for us. And you get to watch Ashbite kind of do his abilities. There's also a decent spot to go ahead and put them there. And I think we're going to put a crossbow fort here as quickly as possible. And yeah, the teleporters and the ones that go invisible are going to be our main issue. We're going to have to count on the dwarps to use their AoE to make sure we're always hitting them. And he swooped down and ate him. So the crossbow fort here, we're going to end up probably placing 2 magic towers in these positions. Let's call early. Try and get that gold flowing. And this will probably be a magic mage tower. Maybe an arcane. Yeah, let's drop some fire quickly before we leave. No, and we're going to leak 1. Okay. I'm not going to restart this for 1. It's mostly a product of us having called early. And perhaps not being ready for it. See if we can get another dwarf right off the bat. Let's drop some fire. They're grouping up here. So that's a nice opportunity. And we're leaking again here. So maybe we do restart. Let's go ahead and do that. So I think this was a really solid pickup here early on. I also think this was really solid as well. Something like this. I don't think we want to spend any gold to unlock anything right now. I think that's kind of a trap.
Might and magic.
Upgrade that 1.
For the king. Have at thee.
Something like this might be okay. I think we're going to want more single target damage right now than the AoE that the dwarf was giving us. And also, as I said in past videos, guys, I could just rush the mecha towers and get the missiles. And then I think, honestly, we just kind of win. I could probably put down 2 of those here. If we leak right now on this try-through, I'll probably just do that and show you. Because I honestly think that's what would end up happening. I'd place 1 here, give it the missiles, upgrade it to double missiles, and then just start placing more of them with a couple weak groups of footmen. And they're just skipping past us here. Honestly, part of our issue might also be that Ashbite's just not a great hero for this. We have lots of heroes that we can use that can help us block up these lanes. And Ashbite can't do that. His physical body doesn't help us block lanes. So that's worth considering here. We'll get a necromancer there. Interesting. I'm paying very close attention to the kind of the teleportation patterns as I'm seeing them, because they're teleporting. They're getting about here, and then they're teleporting past our footmen. So honestly, we can consider trying to put more footmen here. Let's drop some fire. Hope to get lucky with the placement. And we certainly did. And we'll get an Archmage Tower back here. It'll be conserving its energy, and when enemies finally skip past us, we'll have the opportunity to get them. And I think now is about time to try and rush a Dwarf Tower. Yeah, anytime you have to defend multiple lanes like this, in any kind of tower defense, you see here we have to micro him back. These laser dudes can do a ton of damage to him. And we'll just drop our reinforcements right on them, keep them from shooting, and then we'll drop fire on these 2. And nice hits. We also managed to kind of take some health off of him. So that's good. And there we go. We still managed to get a dwarf. We've gotten a little bit further than we were able to last time. And I think we can drop fire on these guys. That should be fine. He does a lot of AoE. That's one of the good things about Ashbite. Just a ton of AoE. There we go. We're getting there. And I'm not sure we quite want to call the next wave early. It is air. call them a bit early. We seem to have this just about wrapped up. And we want to keep an eye out for the big mother birds. Razor wings, the matriarchs.
Ready to rumble!
Llama face. How dare you. What do we go for here? Maybe another crossbow fort. It's going to be one of the few things that has the range to make use of this entire lane. And there they go, invisible. And they are able to walk all the way down here and get past them. When we're able to silence them, well, I think we'll put 2 of these here. This also honestly would have been a great place for the mecha. You'll see here we're leaking there. Trying to keep my eyes on everything while commentating, guys. So hopefully the pace doesn't slow too much. And I think we're going to want a mecha up here. There we go. We're managing. And he's getting stunned a bit by the dwarf, which is nice. I think we just have to rush the mecha. We need the missiles. They give us kind of global coverage. And these dudes are bruisers. Luckily we're stunning him a lot. And he's taking a ton of damage. They're also worth a lot. So we need to hurry up and get them down so we can get our upgrades. There we go. And we'll put it about right here. And we've got our first set of missiles online. We're going to look to upgrade it ASAP. So now we have twice as many missiles. Okay. I think it's about time to consider unlocking that. And getting another arcane, perhaps? Now this boss is going to be something special. I don't quite remember what its abilities are, what it does. What it might be resistant to? I mean, I don't remember. For all I know, it's like magic resistant. Or physical resistant. I have no idea. I do not remember. Let's get another Archmage Tower. Set these dudes just a little further back. And we also want to make sure we get Furnace Blast. It really increases the area clear of the dwarfs. So we just kind of have a lot of things we need right now. But we can get double Furnace Blast there. That's going to greatly increase their DPS. Ashbite has already gotten a level and a half worth of experience so far, which is awesome. I think we come up here and we make ourselves perhaps another Necromancer Tower. Have to remember that we have the upgrade that every Mage Tower we build, we're increasing our damage on all of them. So we could potentially put another Necromancer's Tower here, giving ourselves more skeletons to help block up the lane. I don't hate that idea. And also varying our damage types just a bit more. I'm going to hold on to my fire. Not sure we need it quite yet. There we go. Now, I think we come here and attempt to rush another battle mecha with missiles. So, while I have a second here and I'm just kind of clearing waves mindlessly, I took a moment and looked at some of the heroes in the game that I've never used before. I think his name is Kaz, the Minotaur, and there's also Dante, who looks really cool. And I think we're going to try and use whatever hero that kind of matches the theme of the level we'll be on. So we'll upgrade all our footmen here. So I know what some of the bonus levels are. I've beaten, I think, all of them. I don't think there's any like content that I haven't seen for this game. Get those upgrades there. Want to get Barrage as well. We still need Silence. But there's going to be some really cool pirate kind of watery themed maps. And we have that new turtle guy. Kind of looks like a Blastoise Ninja Turtle hybrid. Ashbite's taking a lot of damage there thanks to these summoners. So we're going to use either him or our Captain Blackthorn for those maps. And then I think there's going to be some kind of like undead themed maps. And we can use Dante for that. He's kind of like, what's his name out of Dracula? So I like having two of these because we'll be able to silence things. The summoners. I don't know if it'll have any benefit at all against the boss. But the Totem of Weakness might. And I think we definitely want to get Barrage. That's a lot of DPS to ignore. And we may want to get at least the Death Riders here. They increase the strength of our skeletons, but they're also just excellent roadblocks that regenerate. And we only have one, let's call that very early. We only have one space here that we haven't made use of. And I think it should probably just be another battle mecha. And we should do that first. Right now I think it's a matter of quantity over quality. We need to make sure that we have all of our available spaces filled, that way we have maximum DPS for when this boss comes out. And it will be out soon. We're on wave 14 of 15. We have not leaked yet. We just made some minor adjustments from our first attempt. And we're doing great. So we want to make sure we get the Wasp missiles. It's the best part of this. So there we go. And we just have so much that we can get. Get critical mass on each of these. It's just kind of an additional damage source on these towers. And it's a pretty cheap upgrade. I don't mind getting it. Crawl early, get ourselves a lot of extra gold. And at the end of this wave, we're going to face the boss. Ashbite's taking a lot of damage from those lasers. You can also get a little bit of the oil slicks there. And there we go. So we have the Death Rider. Kind of help us block up. And we want to get him on the other side as well. And if we need to try and block up the boss, he'll just be like another unit that we can use to do that. We can get Pestilence. It's good at clearing AoE, but if they drop it at the right spot against the boss, it should do some damage. And one level of Silence, and one here. Really wish we had just a little bit more gold. Ooh, takes a ton of damage there. Just need to back him out. So there we go. Let's get those totems of weakness. Hopefully that'll be useful against the boss. Get ourselves some knights. I honestly don't know what else we could get. We could just try increasing our range here. So now even our dwarf is bigger. That's great. Leveling barrage is also pretty sweet. Alright, so here we go, guys. Look, it's moving. It's alive. It's alive. And he gets messed up. Master, please help me. Nope. Pathetic. Ha ha ha. And here we go. Now I consume this world. I'm not afraid of the dark. The dark is afraid of me. And he summons these dudes, these elementals. How strong are they? They have a lot of damage. But we also have a lot of wave clear. And we're doing a ton of damage to him. We could get twisters if we're able to. Get over here, Ashbite. Let's drop some fire on him. How much HP does he have? 9,000? Oh, we're dunking him pretty hard. We just have so much wave clear. We'll get some twisters in case any of them end up making their way back here. I think that's it. Hopefully that doesn't like spawn more dudes or something. And it does. Oh god, I should have known it wasn't that simple. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Oh no. Should we have tried to sell them before he could do that? Wow, I don't remember. Okay, once he targets them, there's nothing we can do. Drop the fire. We've almost got him dead again. Is that it? No. We're killing little pieces of him. We've almost got him. And I think we have to do this again. What a unique boss fight. Just trying to get some cheap crossbow forts to help us with our DPS. Unfortunately, he targeted like all of our DPS towers. Oh no. Oh no. Is there some trick to this? I don't remember. We definitely want to kill off all the little globules as fast as we can, so he still has 2 left. Okay. Maybe we should have held that rain of fire. Well, it's good that we built those because it gave him targets to destroy that weren't like our super ridiculously expensive towers. Almost got him. Thank goodness, that was close. That just about had me sweating, guys. Achievement unlocked, you shall not pass, and great defender. Awesome. Victory! And there's Alaric. He's got the hammer back. There's all our guys gathered around the king. Love it. So we're going to get the credits here. I generally would like to let them roll for a while, but it says click here to skip. Please don't. And then I think if you go to skip, okay, we'll skip it for the sake of the video, guys. Ooh, check this out. So when no one was looking, whatever the heck this thing is came and grabbed the crystal. And 3 stars. And now there's 3 different locations we can go to. This one, probably my favorite series, like mini series in the game here. These are also very fun. Bonesburg, if you remember the zombies from the first game. Port Tortuga, tons of pirate themed stuff. Super cool design, and you can tell a lot of effort went into those maps. And then here we also have the Dark Light Depths. So kind of more of what we've been experiencing, but a little different. And we got some levels. We have some levels here on Ashbite, so let's go ahead and pump him up a bit. That's fine. And of course we have more stars. We cannot use them. If anyone's out there, you know, you're watching this series and you have a preference for what we do first, let me know in the comments. I'll be uploading this tomorrow morning. So when you're watching this, you know, I'll have played this kind of the evening before. And so yeah, if you leave me a comment the day it comes out, or even the day after, you won't be too late. You can kind of influence what we do first. I'm leaning towards doing the pirate theme stuff first because I'm super excited about that. I kind of want to bring Karkanos to that place and bring Dante to the undead area, and then perhaps see the underground area. We could just try different guys out. I really want to play Kaz. Boneheart plays very similar to Ashbite. Honestly, he's a bit overpowered. If I remember right, on the mobile game, he costs like $10. It's a bit ridiculous. But also, I've never used Saitam, who could be pretty interesting. And we'll try and showcase everyone at some point before we finish the game. That's for sure. Even if we have to go back and do the Iron Mode challenges with different heroes, that should still be a good time. So once again, guys, my name is Brett. My channel is Good Talk Gaming. I hope you enjoyed this video. The series is not over yet, but the campaign certainly is, and that was a lot of fun. So, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate every single subscriber that I get. Leave me a comment. Let me know who you are, and we can talk. And like the video if you did enjoy it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.